Hi everyone, good morning. This is Miguel Macallan and my group are tasked to discuss the lesson 5, which is materials for improving writing skills. Our objectives: at the end of this lesson you will be able to knowledge. Identify different materials for improving writing skills. Skills. Integrate understanding through explaining the importance of one material for improving writing skills. Attitude. Value the importance of different materials for improving writing skills. The roles of writing materials. Materials are used to provide a stimulus to writing, to assess students towards understanding the language they need to write effectively, and as ideas for organizing lesson activities. In many contexts, moreover, language materials may be the only opportunity students have to study target text. The Rules of Materials in Writing Instruction by Highland 2003. The first one is models. Sample text exemplars of rhetorical forms and structures of target genera. The second one is language scaffolding. Source of language examples for discussion, analysis, exercises, and etc. The third one is reference. Online or paper-based information, explanation, and examples of relevant grammatical, rhetorical, and stylistic forms. The last one is stimulus. Sources which stimulate writing, usually paper or internet text, but can include video and graphic or audio material.
Good day everyone, I am Leia Danag and I am going to tackle about the models. What are models? The models are used to present good examples of a genre and illustrate its particular features. Representative samples of the target text can be analyzed, compared, and manipulated in order to sensitize students the way they are organized and the kind of language that we typically find in them. Becoming familiar with good models can encourage and guide learners to explore the key lexical, grammatical, and rhetorical features of a text and to use this knowledge to construct their own examples of the genre. Materials used as models thus help teachers to increase students' awareness of how texts are organized and how purposes are realized as they work towards their independent creation of the genre. As far as possible, the text selected should be both relevant to the students, representing the genres they will have to write in their target, context, and authentic, created to be used in real-world contexts rather than in classrooms. Examples are newspaper reports, magazine articles, advertisements, and poems. Writing magazine articles, these help students to improve their reading and writing skills to a great extent. It even helps them in improving possible opportunities to improve their creative and imaginary writings. Students are given a chance to write and express their own ideas in a good form. On the other hand, writing a poem helps students to develop skills for connecting with readers mentally or language, emotionally or images, and physically or rhythm. Many young and new writers are impatient with poetry. Let us welcome Ms. Rowena Babor to tackle the second rules of materials.
Hi everyone, I am Rowena Babor and I am discussing you the second rule of materials in writing instruction, which is language scaffolding. Language scaffolding is a material should provide a variety of texts and sources to involve students in thinking about and using the language while supporting their evolving control of a particular genre. These are the examples of language scaffolding: graphic organizers and storybooks. Why are these two important in improving the writing skills of the students? because graphic organizers are the most important steps in writing process. It helps students to get their thoughts in order before they begin to compose a written piece. And they can also help young writers generate ideas and plan out what will be written. Storybooks promotes brain development and imagination, develops language and emotions, and strengthens relationships. So the next topic will be discussed by Miss Malu Palama.
Hello everyone, good day. Today, we're going to be learning about reference materials. So, are you ready to rumble? Are you ready to learn? Great! Okay, let's begin. Let us define first what is reference materials. Reference materials, these are the books and other reading materials that helps us in researching and or answering a question. Unlike those used for modeling and scaffolding concern knowledge rather than practice, this category includes grammars, dictionaries, reference manuals, and style guides. But they all function to support the learner's understanding of writing through explanations, examples, and advice. This type of support is particularly useful to learners engaged in self-study with little class contact. The examples of reference materials includes dictionaries, reference manuals, style guides, and online grammar checker. Online grammar checker is to determine the grammatical correctness and consistency of your text. An online grammar checker is very important in writing because it scans your text for every type of mistake from silly punctuation errors to no one's grammatical mistakes, misspelled words, and more. Next is dictionary. We all know that dictionary is a book that lists the definition words in alphabetical order. This is also important in writing because it helps you to understand the subject better, and it can improve your grades by making sure you are using the words correctly. The next reporter would be Miss Clarice Espacio.
Good day everyone, I am Clarice Baron Espacio and my topic is all about stimulus materials. So what is stimulus material? Are commonly used to involve learners in thinking about and using language by provoking ideas, encouraging connections, and developing topics in ways that allow them to articulate their thoughts. Such materials provide content, schemata, and a reason to communicate, stimulating creativity, planning, and engagement with others. When we say stimulus materials, it is a materials that can be visual, verbal, and auditory nature used to communicate certain ideas to enable them to be researched or to stimulate discussion of relevant topics. Some examples of stimulus materials are the following. First is the essay paper, a piece of writing that gives the author own argument, but the definition is vague, overlapping with those of a letter, a paper, and more. Second example is magazine article, an article that is published in a magazine. Article, non-fictional prose forming an independent part of a publication. Magazine, a periodic publication containing pictures and stories and articles of interest to those who purchased it or subscribes to it. Another example of stimulus materials are short stories, agony letters, group work activity, and more. So that's all of my topic.
Use this link in answering this activity. Choose one material and explain its importance in enhancing writing skills. I hope you get something that you can use in your studying or in writing as well. Goodbye and keep safe.